So we're now going to have a look at creating a new character. But before I show you how to do that, in terms of your commands, you don't need to copy them all again. So at the moment, you can see that I'm on my level 1 backdrop. If I change it so that I'm on my level 2 backdrop, and then I go back onto code, and if you scroll down and you click on your original sprite, which in my case is the beetle, you'll see that all of those commands have copied straight over. If I take my sprite back and I change my backdrop, so I've moved on to level 2 now, and I go back onto the code for my sprite, you can see that again, the exact same movements are all still working. That saves you lots of time and you don't have to worry about copying them over as they should already be there. If they're not, you can just make a note of those commands that you've used and pop them in. So we're going to create a new character to make our game a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to go onto the costumes tab here, and you can see that we're focusing on my level 2 backdrop at the moment. And I'm going to add a new sprite. I am going to add a dinosaur into the mix. So remember, if you want to edit your sprite, you click on them, you go on to costumes, and then you can drag a box over the whole sprite, which can change the size of it. Now, I'm going to move my dinosaur so he's here. So the idea is that he's blocking the beetle's way of getting to the finishing line. It's up to you how many different sprites you want to add, but remember, we're only currently on level 2. You can create as many levels as you would like, adding as many different sprites. Remember, you go back onto your codes as well. The moment you can see that I've selected my sprite dinosaur, you might get them to make sounds. So we might play a sound bite, he might dance. There's lots of different things that you can do that the dinosaur can be doing while your sprite is trying to get to its finishing line. If you have any questions about anything that we've been through in today's lesson, please get in contact with me and I'll help in any way that I can.